Sorry, closing out on my bedtime.
What happened
The board
there?
approved a job search for a part-time road applicant, a part-time road crew person.
So they didn't.
Confirmed that as long as we don't have anybody in the road crew that's laid off, we can hire someone part-time without them being union, and that's perfectly fine and legal. Did this whole shebang, called back people to see if they were still interested. We only got one response of the applicants that said that they were still interested. He is a gentleman that lives in the township, very, very close to the township building. He's extremely interested in just per diem work. He's a retired pipe fitter. He's just recently retired, and he says he's bored, and so he's worked sort of construction-y jobs. And I think that he would be really great for the position. So it's the board's turn here to, we need to draw a contract up for him if you would like to hire him or consider hiring him or approving his contract. What would you guys like him to do? Do you want him to be flagger trained? Do you want him not to be? Do you want to approve between 1 and 10 hours of work, 10 and 20 hours of work, 1 and 30 hours of work? What would you guys like of him so that we can consider a contract and then you can approve or deny that contract? So that's what the discussion is here today.
I think we need to write it down and give it to Terry and let her do it. What we want him to do is to fill in. To ask us here, Terry, to fill in, replace the guys, tag team the grass cutter so if somebody's on vacation, they know where to go for the grass, get his license, ran through the motor vehicle check. You got time where we don't need them? Yeah, get a price on flagging. I'll write up some stuff and give it to you.
I would defer to you, Rick. You've hired men your whole life to do this kind of construction and
Part-time benefits, part-time with no benefits. Yes. I'll give you what I think, and I'll send it also to.
What was in the job description for the job?
I can send it to you again. I'm so sorry if I didn't already. I tried to give you the resumes and stuff, but I might have forgotten.
But I mean the job description that we.
Yeah.
I mean he's saying flagging and stuff, but was that in the job description?
Yeah. So I sent out the job description that I sent was basically our labor operator description. I just copied and pasted it, but took out part-time, no benefits, etc. Speaking with the gentleman, he stopped in and he sounds extremely willing and happy to do whatever. He's happy to kind of just work per diem. So yes, like flagging those sorts of things were in the job description. We just did not specify like how many hours you would like him to work up to. Obviously with union constraints, there's a ceiling, I believe. But just make sure we're on the same page.
How many hours did he say he'd work a week?
Did he say he could work?
Yes.
I think he's not looking for full-time employment kind of thing, but he would be really happy to help out during busy months.
Okay.
I will defer to other than myself on this.
I'll write down what I think and I'll turn it in here.
I do think though that this needs, an interview needs to happen.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be involved in it, but I think,
We need to meet.
yes, I need at least 1 or 2 supervisors. So
I
it's
am
not-
in disagreement at this point with hiring someone, so I won't need to be included in the interview process.
So, I hear Ms. Dupree's disagreement. Well,
Mine has nothing to do with not needing the help. I have some concerns with, seeing a bill pay that states that there's at least another $100,000 in the float of one attorney firm. And we can't afford serums. That's very concerning to me. And I have to see, as you know, I just got on the bank accounts today. And until I see why this seems to be, I can't buy a light bulb. I'm concerned.
absolutely, yeah.
I could answer that. If you'd have stuck around as roadmaster, you'd see how much problems we
Well, if
have
you
out
wouldn't
there
have
and the
told me
men
that-
that we
you
need
wouldn't have told
out
me you
there
would
to
work with me,
protect
maybe
the
I
roads
would've.
and for safety.
Maybe whatever. I'm not saying you don't need help. I'm a little concerned. I'm looking at a note that says, "Hey, I told the board I'd hold the bills. That up till March is at least 60,000 and June's not gonna be cheap either. That's 100, I mean, it's looking like we got $100,000 worth of bills that are unpaid just from one of the attorney firms. So I'm concerned. I'm
We're all
concerned. We're
concerned.
telling our ambulance service that, you know,
We
don't
were
know.
all concerned.
You should.
There were people standing at this podium
did you
this
know
year
that they were on the bills?
asking,
Did you know they were on the bills? Or 'cause
why
it
did
says it's at
we
Gary's.
why are we involved in these lawsuits?
There is three.
I
I think there's three.
Yes,
Not
so
just the one.
there is, there's definitely several lawsuits, and there are people demanding answers. I have a whole notebook of those questions, and I can't wait to answer them.
I'm very concerned.
I'm
And it
very
doesn't look like there's
concerned,
anything coming, ended soon. I mean, she told the board that she would hold the December through March bill to assist with the class. She never told me. Never told me. I'm concerned. Where are these bills? Where's these 6 months worth of bills from her? Are they in the building? Are they, cause it looks from the top of the other bills that they were mailed to Sweat Law Firm's office in Caribbean Township. So were you guys aware that these bills are out there?
I don't know why supervisors asking other supervisors, you're a supervisor, investigate it, find it. Call Attorney Gallagher, get the answer.
No stone unturned.
No stone unturned, go
No
get your
stone
answer.
unturned. That's what I'm asking, Sweat Law, are there still
I
bills?
don't have the bills, Michelle.
Okay, they're not there.
They're not there.
Okay.
So,
The checks that you looked at this week.
Yeah, but it's saying here, the bills that I saw, the checks this week, were for December 1st of 2021. That's 6 months ago. And there's notes on them saying that they're holding back the rest of the bills because of our cash flow problem. That makes it very hard to approve hiring part-time help or anything else.
I don't think it
It's
says because of
considered-
cash flow problems,
It
it
says-
says to assist the cash flow.
Okay, so
Either
it's
way.
assist with the cash flow. Okay, I'll give you that. But she expects payment on September and November now. I'm about to send the bills through March, which are approximately another 60,000. May and June are not gonna be cheap with the motion of the hearing, so I really need the prior invoices paid.
Put your
This
glasses
is
on.
last year's invoices. If my business still owed that kind of money from last year, or any money from last year, my business is in trouble. Now, we're paying last year's bills. This is 6 months old. This is from 2021.
okay, so the item that we were focused
And
on.
Flapcheck's bill is old too.
I think that if you could get with one of the supervisors who's interested in interviewing this gentleman.
So I was gonna ask a clarifying question. I understand your taste, absolutely. However, it sounds like the majority of the board is looking for me to continue on this project and work on drawing up a contract and setting up an interview. Is that what I gather?
I would like you to do that.
I think more important than anything, before all that's done, I think an interview needs to happen to
Right.
see if this person is qualified and would be able to help in an emergency situation or a part-time need.
Absolutely.
Got it.
So with the approval of the majority of the board, I will set up an interview date. I'll invite all of you, just so it's out there as well, in case anybody changes their mind, and we'll start there.
Terry, I'd like you to, I'll give you my ideas what he should be doing. You can circulate it to the supervisors. You should have that in front of you when you interview him. This is what we're expecting of you.
Yeah, and I sincerely hope that you'll be able to be there, Mr. Lawson, because I think that you can speak to it well and have more expertise with what the road crew has done historically and stuff like that. Although I do work with him now pretty closely.
Okay. All right, next is discuss regarding banks.